Okay, right here we're going to differentiate sine to the fourth power of theta minus cosine to the fourth power of theta. Well, you can just go ahead and do the power rule and along with the chain rule, but you can actually simplify this a little bit because we notice this right here is actually a difference of two squares. If you look at this as sine square square, likewise cosine square square, right? So in fact, let me just write this down right here for you guys. We're just doing some identities first, right? This right here, once again, look at this as sine square and a square minus cosine square and square. Factor the difference of two squares. The first one you get is sine square theta plus, well, let's put on the minus first, why not? Minus cosine square theta, right, the first one. And then the second factor is sine square theta plus cosine square theta. Well, when we do that, notice this right here, it's actually a very nice one. So in fact, this is just equal to that. And then you can just go ahead and differentiate this part, right? So to do that, well, this is like saying sine theta to the second power. And perhaps I'll write this down right here. This is sine theta to the second power. So let's bring the power to the front, minus 1. So first we will have 2 sine theta to the first power. And then the chain rule says we have to multiply by the derivative inside, which is cosine theta right here. All right, continue. This right here we have a minus, so let's keep that first. And this right here, I will write this down like this again, which is cosine theta square. You bring the 2 to the front, minus 1. So we get 2, and then the input cosine theta stays the same. And you multiply by the derivative of the inside function. The derivative of cosine theta is negative sine theta, so we have negative sine theta here. Right, that's pretty much it. And let's see. This is 2 sine theta. And this right here should be, of course, theta, right? There's no x. And then anyway, just cosine theta, negative, negative, of course, you can write it down as plus 2, and then sine, cosine, right? Sine theta, and then cosine theta. Hey, this and that are the same. So you can combine terms, which is altogether 4 sine theta cosine theta. And this right here will be an okay answer for that. In fact, if you guys look at the handout, this is the one I have for you guys. However, if you really want, this right here, it's actually the same as, well, the double angle identity for sine, right? So this is the same as saying sine of 2 theta. And then you add another one, right? So you can just add sine of 2 theta. And of course, you can also write this down as 2 sine 2 theta. Okay? So depending on which options that you have. But anyway, that's it.